Hi everybody, we are back filming my films today. That's why I still look the same. So we are in the midst of Reborn collection week. So Monday through Saturday. And we're on the last one, I believe. Yep, they're all checked off. And these are my 0 to 3 month babies, baby dolls. So if you'd like to hear me talk about them and why I have them and what kits they are, stay tuned and make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below. Say hello. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. So we have Miss Charla, Ari, Zoe, and Tanner. Tanner's my tan man. This is my baby. This one. Okay. Now each of them have a story. So we will get on with it. Let me tell you their birth weights and all that, and then I'll tell you their stories. So Tanner is Bountiful Baby Tanner Kit, and he is 4 pounds 7 ounces, and he's 20 inches long. So he does wear newborn size, but most of his clothes are 0 to 3 months. That's why I put him in the 0 to 3 month category. Zoe here, she is Bountiful Baby Ruby Awake, and she's gorgeous. Oh my heck, I fell in love with this baby. And we'll come back and talk about it. Let's see, Tanner was born January of 2019. She was done November 2021. And she's 5 pounds, 2.4 ounces, and she's 20 inches long. And then I have Miss Charla here. So this is the Lavender Awake kit, and she was born April 2020, 4 pounds, 4.8 ounces, and I believe she is also 20 inches long. And then my last one right here is Ari, and she's a Paradise Galleries doll, and it's the Elizabeth. And I got her in 2017, January 2017. So we'll talk about her first. And she is my very first reborn. I was looking for an alternative for medication for anxiety attacks, depression, and I stumbled upon the world of reborns. So I was looking into it and then found out how much they were, and I'm like, oh my heck. I'm like, well, that's not going to happen. So I found somebody was talking about Paradise Galleries and Ashton Drake. So, oh no, she's Ashton Drake. Paradise Galleries was my other one. So, I'm sorry, she is Ashton Drake. Ashton Drake. And she is the Elizabeth kit. And so I got her because one, they let you do a payment plan. And two, it was the most realism doll that I've seen. And it's like, okay, let's get it. Let's see what it looks like and see if it's going to do or help me what I think the expectations are. So when I got her, I didn't even have her 20 minutes and her body was ripped. So I had to send the original one back and wait another 3 weeks to get her. So she was a little bit to get, but she's way cute. She has armatures in her hands, so you can move her and have her do whatever. And she's got, flimsy legs. She doesn't weigh a lot. She's probably 3 pounds or something. She's beautiful blue-eyed, and her hair is glued. And it looks like crap right now, but it's glued on. And she has a bow right here that I need to try to figure out how to retie. It's hooked to her. I don't want to take it off. But she is my first baby. And she is in 0 to 3 months clothes and some newborn. This one's 0 to 3 months. And it fits her fairly good. And she is my Disney baby. So Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse, that kind of stuff. She's my baby that does that. So that's the reason I have her. and she's way fun. She only comes out once in a while. She comes out at Christmas. She comes out 4th of July. I think my first videos on here are with her and Tegan, because that's all I had. And then Paradise Galleries happened, and I got a couple of more. And since then, I have sold all my Paradise Galleries dolls. Ariel has hers, but I don't have mine. I just have her. So this is the story with her. She's way cute. So, next one is Charla. Charla is my purple baby. No, she is not wearing purple. Actually, she is. I do not have a purple Christmas dress for her. I need to get one. I found one. Actually, I'll tell you about my friend in a minute. My friend found one. So I'm going to have to order one so I have it. Now, she has rooted hair. She has a little curly right here. She's got extra hair on top. And she is my purple baby. Everything with her is purple, other than Christmas, because I don't have a Christmas one. But her t-shirt she has on is purple. She's my purple kit, my purple baby. And that didn't happen by any means. I just made her. And lavender is purple. I just pieced that together right now. So everything for her is purple. All her clothes. She has shoes. She has a sweater. She has a winter onesie thing, zip up. She has a pair of shoes. She has a passy. And she does have a magnet in her mouth. Now, her story is, oh, that's too bright. Let's tone it down. There we go. Her story is, one, I fell in love with the eyes, the squinty eyes. I'm into the squinty eye thing right now. I don't like doing eyes on dolls. I have a wicked hard time putting them in. And so I was going to do her to sell. And then my friend, one of my best friends, Becky's, ended up with breast cancer. So I was trying to find ways. I'm 3,000 miles away. I can't be there with her. I did make her a doll. I did make her one. His name is Max. And I wanted to include her in my hobby because, one, it would get her mind off of stuff, and it was fun. So we FaceTimed quite a bit when I was making her. So I would give her progress reports, paint, and what she was looking like and stuff like that. Well, I ended up having to redo her paint. So I redid her face because I didn't like the way it had come out. And so I redid her face, and I think it's just her face I redid. I have a problem with faces, I guess. So anyway, I said, I'm going to let you think of a name for her. And her kit name is Lavender, so I told her everything and all that. And she came back after a weekend, I think. She says, how about Charla? I said, well, that's kind of cute. She goes, well, let me tell you. She goes, I took your name and my name and pieced it together. I'm like, oh my heck, I cried. It was so sweet. So her name is Charlene, so that's where the C-H-A-R comes from. And L-A is my name, Laura. So it's Charla. So that's how she got her name. So she's a cute baby. She's way cute. And she sits in here in her purple bed. I found a purple bed at a thrift store and I brought it home. And it's like, okay, they really don't need their own beds, But I couldn't pass that up. It was like $5. And I'm like, I'll just have my husband make me a stand. It looks like part of a carriage, the top piece. But somebody just had that. And I'm like, okay. So it's purple. And that's her bed. So that is her. That's Miss Charla. And she's way cute. You hang out with Ari. Okay. Here is Miss Zoe. Oh my heck. If you guys will remember last year that I went nuts over this kit because I am friends with, or subscribe to, whatever, follow on Instagram, Addicted to Reborns. She has the most beautiful babies. she's a collector, you know, and she had her. I'm like, oh my heck, I have got to have her. What is her kit? What is her kit? And she told me and everything. And then I looked up her kit because it was on Bountiful Baby. And holy crap. I'm like, I'm never going to own her. I'm never going to own her. And every time I have the money, she's sold out. So I finally got her. Finally. And she is the Ruby Awake. I also bought the Ruby Asleep, and he is for sale. I did that one as a gender neutral baby. And because his eyes are asleep. He's asleep. But I redid her face. I mean, I rooted her hair and stuff. I couldn't redo that, so I had to take all the paint off up to her hairline here and redo it because I didn't like how she came out. It's not what I wanted her to look like. And her eyes and her baby's called Zoe too. And I teased her. I said, I hope you don't mind I borrow that name because I really like it. I really wanted this doll. And her eyes were looking at you like kind of sideways. And I wanted them like that. So when I first did her, they weren't like that. So I took her all apart, repainted her, and redid her eyes. And this isn't going to stay in her hair. And so I got them the best I could so they would stay there. And I redid her face. I'm way more happy with it. But I took the ink off, the paint off up to her wrists. So her fists are still red because that's how red she was, and I didn't want her that red. So I'll show you because it's a boo-boo. So it's my doll. It doesn't look that bad, this side. But this side you can see there's a little right here. I couldn't get it all off. And the same with this side. This side's better than this side. But I redid this and her feet. So they look kind of, she's still cute. And I redid it. But, oh man, I had to have this doll. She is just gorgeous. The only thing that would be better is if her mouth was opened. And her mouth isn't open. But I had to have the little outfits she had on her. It was green with big white polka dots. I'm like, oh my gosh, where'd you get that? And she said Target. So I couldn't find it. I finally got the kit. I needed that outfit. And I finally found it on Mercari. Somebody had it, and I bought it right away. And I'm like, so I have the whole outfit plus the kit. She is just gorgeous. And she looks very similar to Charlotte. She looks similar, but her face is way different. Look at those eyes. Kills me. She's so cute. And I like to cuddle with her. I like to really cuddle. She's kind of heavy. So after, when I change her back into regular clothes, she will have I got some gorgeous clothes for her. Her clothes are more florally, girly kind of thing, lacy, eyelet kind of stuff is like what I have for her. And it's beautiful. Her drawer stuff is over here. I actually forgot what I've had in there. I need to go in and look at it, but she does have her own drawer. She did have eyelashes. I did have them on her, but I took them out. I don't know if I'm going to add any. She still has a couple there. I don't know if I'm going to add them back in or not. I don't know. She's cute without them. So here she is. You can see kind of her hair where her other paint was and stuff. She's still cute. So she's a cutie baby. She's one of my cuties. And then, last but not least, we have Tan Man. He is just my buddy. He is it for me. He is the one that I made for me for my anxiety. stuff. Now, I've had a couple of attacks since I've made him, and it doesn't take it away, but it subsides. It's not as bad. So anytime I go anywhere, because I freak out every time I go anywhere, whatever, camping, overnight or whatever, he is the one I take with me. And I usually do a couple of videos camping with him. I'll do 1 or 2 or whatever. And I did little milk dots on his nose. Now he's been redone twice. I think twice. I'm pretty happy with him now. He's kind of shiny almost. I need to kind of redo his varnish and everything, but he is my baby. This is my baby, Mr. Tanner. And I liked his name, so I kept it. Now you can see in his ears, I could not get it all out, but there's some remnants of the old stuff in here. I keep trying to get it out, but it doesn't. I mean, it's in there. And same with this side. He gets goopy in his ears, so I have to, and this is what happens with these guys when they sit. You have to clean their ears out and stuff. But he is Mr. Tan Man, so when I talk about him, it's usually Tan Man, and this is Mr. Tanner. And I love his eyes, but you should have seen me put him in. Oh my heck. It was a chore, dude. Yes. But, okay, so these are my babies. So they're way cute. I love all of them, but especially him. He's my, and I love all of them, but I don't get the same feeling when I hold him versus her. It's different. It's not the same. For some reason, I have an attachment to this one that it's just different. It's different. So he's my pal. But I love them all. You know, they all represent little difference, you know, but I absolutely love him. So there's all my babies, guys. I hope you enjoyed this week, getting to know them and a little bit about me and everything. So I will see you in the new year, and I hope everybody has a safe and happy new year and everything. As the filming of this, it isn't Christmas yet, so I hope you had a very nice Christmas too. So any questions, comment down below. Send me an email, tinytoesrebornnursery@gmail. The community tab is a good one. You can go over and use that also. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting me. And make sure you check out the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Once we hit 2,000, that baby's going home to somebody. And it's a cuddle baby. So check that one out too. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. And we will see you later. Bye now.